Good morning, everyone, and we made $250,000, so that's where our achievement came from here on Stardew Valley. Yeah, you see total earnings 252,000 G, so good job for us. Last time, we caught the final fish in our fish bundle, so it is now complete. We have unlocked... Well, oh, that just shows us what's left. Okay, we have unlocked the glittering boulder, and we'll see in a bit what that entails. We may see that today. Anyway. Fortune teller for today is good humor. Okay, good. So it's a good day to go into the mines then. Alright, so let's see what we've got in the mail here. I've got an unusual request. Could you keep this a secret? I want you to deliver an amethyst to Emily. It's her favorite stone. Tell her it's from me, Clint. Okay, so now we have Clint's attempt. Aw, poor Clint. Do I have any amethysts in stock, or I sold them all? Okay. So we may have to look out for that in the mines today, too. So, alright, let's put you guys up, go ahead and get our mining stuff, and then obviously do my ablutions. And I, of course, will get on Bucephalus to do it, and I'll see you guys when we finish with that, and I will, well, probably see you guys over in or around the mines. Ah, here we go. Hi, Chrono. It's odd. I'm not sure what caused this boulder to disappear. This stream is flowing from deep within the mountain. Hey, do you see that glistening in the water? Yes, that's quality ore. The flow of water must be carrying it out of the mountain. You know what this means, right? It means we can start panning for ore. Here, I've got an extra pan in my backpack. Why don't you take it? If you ever see ore glistening in the water, use that pan and see what you find. You received a copper pan. And of course now we have it here in our inventory, which, I'll be honest, I don't really use this very much, so shame on me, I guess. Maybe we can check it out, I don't know. But what I want to do first, though, is go by Robin's and wait for 10 minutes and not get my horse back. There we go. You gotta kind of be careful about docking your horse a little bit. Sometimes it can get stuck in doorways and things like that. Alright, so now that Robin is open, let's go ahead and construct that deluxe coop. Because now you notice Deluxe Barn is not even on the menu anymore. Alright, so 20,000 G, 500 wood, 200 stone, and wabbits. So, let's go. Of course, there's only one coop for us to upgrade, so we're going to upgrade it. And it should take probably a couple of days or so. There we go. Okay, I'll start working on your coop upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. There you go. So we're done with that, so I'm going to sneak into the mines and I'll see you guys there. Alright, so as we start in the mines today, I think what I'll talk about today is my hope. Well, my prospects coming up, I guess. Or at least what I hope my prospects are coming up. And that is, as many of you know, I teach as my main job. And I love doing it. It's a job that I really feel like I was called to. It's my passion. I want to do it for as long as pretty much as long as I'm kicking, really. That, of course, being said, I would like to do better for myself because I am an adjunct at the college at which I teach. And that means, of course, I'm part-time, which in addition means that I don't get diddly squat as far as, say, any sort of benefits or insurance or any sort of retirement account or anything like that. Now, I do have a retirement account with my retail job, and I have an IRA of my own, so I'm in pretty decent shape in regards to that. But unfortunately, just being an adjunct means I'm bereft of certain opportunities. And also, without really getting too much into how much we get paid, we don't get paid much, I'll just say. So I'm always, of course, on the lookout for better opportunities to grow within my field, to get better jobs, better ideas, better opportunities to enhance myself, not just paycheck-wise, but in terms of education and opportunities and things like that. So every year I apply for a good number of jobs because, well, I mean, how else am I going to get ahead? And they haven't really worked out very well. I've gotten some interviews, but that's really been about it. Those interviews have never been particularly successful. And as a result, I've been here where I am pretty much throughout. Now, however, actually a few days ago, I got word that a college in my area, not the one where I teach, but close to it, actually has opened up a position, which is really exciting stuff. Because if I'm able somehow to take advantage of this, it would be essentially it would be essentially what I foresee as my dream job. Now, I say that intentionally because I don't want to sit here and go, oh, well, yay, it's my dream job, I'll never get another job ever again, and then find myself looking for better opportunities elsewhere or whatever later. But it certainly is what I would conceive to be my dream job, because I would be teaching all the time. I would probably be able to not have to worry about working, well, what I'm currently working right now, which is something in the neighborhood of 60 to 70 hours a week. And if that is indeed the case, then I would feel pretty good about not just myself as, hey, look at me, I've made it sort of thing, but also for my prospects in other areas as well, because I think if I'm able to get a full-time position and thus don't have to worry about working 60 to 70 hours a week every week, then that might allow me more opportunities to be able to do this, perhaps. I don't know exactly what course things would take, and I'm not willing to really super speculate on that, but I might be able to do more Let's Playing and or streaming, or also, what I'm kind of really looking at right now, is maybe actually be able to find someone. I mean, well, my prospects in terms of dating have basically been less than ideal too, I'll just suffice to say. And part of the reason why I haven't really been able to do much in that vein is because I work all the time. I mean, a 60-hour or so work week doesn't really lend itself very well to any sort of romantic interludes, I guess. So it's been tough to try to find somebody who, will, for one, to find somebody who will hang out with me at all, I guess, and then also to find somebody who's attractive and smart who is into some of the same things I am, which, of course, is what I would ideally like to find. Also, there's a lot of rocks around here. Holy crap. So that's my plan. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do, and I've not been very successful at it because, well, I mean, like I said, for the most part, I just hadn't really had the time to go out and meet people. And to some degree, it's also a bit unfortunate because I'm in a college town and I'm not college age, not even close. So that makes it a little intimidating too, because then you have to worry about, if you see a pretty girl, is she in a relative age bracket that it would be worth approaching her, or is she like an 18, 19-year-old college student who's got a lot bigger things to worry about than some old dude trying to hit her up? So that's part of it too. But hopefully, if I am able to get a full-time job, oh, this is our mushroom floor, cool. If I am able to get a full-time job, then hopefully I'll be able to put myself out there a little bit more because I'll have more time. As for what I plan to do with that time, well, I know I want to... I would like to do more of this if I can. If I can do it in the context of being able to get out there and find a better life for myself and whatnot. If I'm not able to, then I'll just stick to the other stuff. And I'll obviously keep doing this as much as I can, but I also want to have a quote, real life, end quote. If you want to think of it that way, please don't shoot me in the head, that'd be great. So I want to be able to hopefully meet someone and maybe find something special. That would be great. But I mean, if I can't, then well, oh well, I guess. But I certainly want to put myself out there more. And I think if I am able to get this full-time job, which, well, I mean, I mentioned that we don't get paid much as adjuncts. I can't divulge specific figures, not that I'm in a non-disclosure agreement or anything, but... Wow, you really just aren't going to move, are you? But it's considered impolite, and in fact, almost deleterious to talk about one's income. Certainly in this... Oh, God. Okay. Let's just think here. Let's seize the moment and not let it carry me away. Okay, I got my cave carrots. Let's go ahead and eat one. Just in case. So, anyway, yeah. But, as for if I were to get this job, it would, well, effectively, it would pay me, and this is just for 9 months, mind you. This is not for a full year. The starting rate for a full-time job, and this is probably at least 35 hours a week, would be about 4 times what I make as an adjunct, thereabouts. So, obviously, you can see why I'm excited about the possibility. Because I'd be doing what I love and I'd be making a crap ton more money doing it. And not only would it be 4 times what I make as an adjunct, it would be probably about almost twice what I make now, just period, with all my jobs and everything. So, yeah, naturally, I'm a little excited about the idea. Now, I've not... What is this? Combat boots. Oh, okay. I've not really gotten the chance to do much of the application process yet, but I've already spoken to a couple people who are generally my references. I've let them know what's going on, so hopefully they will support me in that endeavor, and, well, obviously, I guess I will keep you guys updated as such things happen, so... Also, holy crap, I'm getting some good enemy drops here. This is nice. And I'm also getting doors slamming and recording, so sorry if y'all heard that. I tried to keep it out. Also, what am I doing? I've got an exit. It's up here somewhere. There you are. So, that's the plan, ultimately. I don't know if the plan is going to work out that well in the end, but... I mean, because I've applied for jobs before, and I've gotten nothing. I mean, in fact, most of the places I've applied at, they didn't even send a Dear John letter of, oh, well, thank you for applying to so-and-so college, but we have done the review process, and we have selected another candidate. Let's see. Okay, good. You're not hurting me that badly. I've got bigger problem with energy than I do with health right now. Although, not if I keep running into stuff, I won't. So that's the plan, at least for now, and I'm hoping that that plan will work out. It would be, I mean, frankly, if I did get that job, I might just do like find time at some point to do a super long celebration stream just to, well, to celebrate, obviously. But, of course, obviously, I'm not going to count any chickens before they start hatching, because that would be asinine, to say the least. So I'm going to, of course, engage in the application process and see about, making it as... Because I feel like I'm pretty qualified for the job that I would be undertaking, because it's asking me to do, essentially, Western Civ classes, which I've been teaching that for a decade at the college where I am now. And I'm familiar with web-based processes. I've worked with learning resource software or learning management software, I think is the official name for it, for pretty much the whole time. I'm pretty good with WebCT, Blackboard, and Canvas, which we use Canvas right now. And I have been, my time at Auburn ultimately has helped me in terms of being able to have new learning strategies and the like to be able to ultimately, I think, do better. So I rather like the position I'm in right now, although I need to get out of here. I rather like the position I'm in right now as far as my job ability is concerned, and I think I would do well. So that is, well, that's the biggest thing I've got on my plate right now as far as my career, or I guess just events are concerned. And yeah, It's kind of scary. It's also kind of exciting at the same time. And I mean, to be honest, that's really about all I can say at the moment because I don't know how things are going to look going forward. It's one of those things that's ultimately unclear. Will I get it? Will I won't? Will I not? I don't know. I have no idea, frankly. But if nothing else, I mean, obviously I don't lose anything by trying, so I'm going to go for it and hope that it goes well, because if it does, then essentially it's a new opportunity for me, and to some degree, I guess you could say, in a sense, you guys will share in that fortune because I'll share it with you. Because I will obviously keep you guys updated as far as how things are going. And if I do happen to get the job, you may hear me yelling and screaming all the way from Alabama. Because I will have finally gotten my dream job, so to speak. Yeah, I would be more than a little excited about that, just suffice to say. Okay, let's see, what can I sell before we get the heck out of here? Because I know I'm running out of in-game time. Wow, I got a lot of gold ore now. Of course, that was kind of the idea. Go ahead and set these guys going. Alright, and sell you, sell a couple of you, and I think I should be pretty good, at least for now anyway. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. Sorry if I've bored you a little bit in the rambling, but I like to try to make the mine visits... Like I said, I like to try to discuss things to make the mine visits a little more interesting because, well, I've gone through the mines countless times before, so it's not as though it's a new subject line or anything like that. I've got to, give it a little extra spice, and that's about as good as that is right now. I mean, because that's my biggest opportunity I've had in a while, and I hope it goes well. So, anyway, enough about that. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it as always. Tomorrow, honestly, I think I'm going to explore. If our luck is not good, I'm going to run around Leah's Forest. I'm going to run around everywhere I can, including the railroad area, because the one item missing from our forage list is the winter yam, and I really want it, because if we do that, we finish out that entire bundle, and I believe that fixes the bridge, so that gives us an opportunity to see the quarry. So, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it as always, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.